They will be taking care of all the other necessities. Okay. Nilendu, you take care of all the other aspects.
Okay, sir.
ঠিক আছে? Sudeep, welcome to the workshop.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And my dear students, তোমরা সবাই ঘন্টা সেশন কিছু বড় সেশন নয়, তোমরা সবাই অ্যাটেন্ড করবে, লেট হবে না যখন তখন। দের কাছে মাঝে মাঝে তোমাদের নেটওয়ার্ক ইস্যু হতে পারে, নাইট বি সাম নেটওয়ার্ক ইস্যুস, তবে যখন তখন লেট করো না। Try to attend the workshop 100%, and for one or two students, maybe আজকে হয়তো কোনো কারণে জয়েন করতে পারেনি। Some of the students are asking for recorded version. We are not very much willing to give. Everybody will have to attend until and otherwise, if it is absolutely not possible for some medical reason or so, otherwise everybody will have to attend. একটা টেকনোলজিক্যাল ডিভাইস আছে রেকর্ডেড ভার্সনের, তার জন্য যদি এমন হয় যে ক্লাস বিকামস ডামি অ্যান্ড দ্য টেকনোলজিক্যাল ভার্সন বিকামস দ্য রিয়েল, দ্যাট ইজ নট অ্যাকসেপ্টেবল। এটা আমি প্রথম দিন থেকেই জানাচ্ছি। এই ট্রেনটা যেন কারণ না থাকে, সবাইকেই ফুললি জয়েন করতে হবে, ফুললি থাকতে হবে। হ্যাঁ, মেডিকেল কোনো কারণ যদি থাকে তাহলে দ্যাট ইজ ডিফারেন্ট, সেটা আমি ডেফিনেটলি কনসিডার করবো। সো মাই ডিয়ার স্টুডেন্ট, সবাই ফুললি অ্যাটেন্ড করো। অ্যাটেনশন ইজ ভেরি মাচ necessary. Attendance is also necessary, and I think the workshop will be successful for you. Thank you. Sudeep, continue.
Thank you, sir.
So the total 52 is here, including Nilendu, Bappa, and me. So I think 48 participants right now. Basically, this workshop is on mathematical operations and statistical analysis using Art Studio. I will give you the PPT, don't worry. And this is the link of my YouTube channel. Sir actually told very rightly, only watching the videos, it is not clear all doubts and everything. So this is the entire all data analysis videos are there, and I try to upload different videos in my YouTube channel. So when I give you the PPT, you automatically watch this. Just a minute. এটা ক্লাসে আছে, একটু বাদে ফোন করছি, 2 ঘন্টা বাদে। আমি ক্লাসে আছি, 2 ঘন্টা বাদে ফোন করছি। So first is, what is R? So R is an open source programming language and software environment. We all know this. So what can be possible using this R? What are the different types of analysis we can perform? So using R, all kind of algebraic operations is possible. All kind of statistical operations is possible. And all kind of mathematical operations also possible. So you can use R as a package, as a software, by which you can solve different types of mathematical and statistical problems. That's why I write in the beginning mathematical operations and statistical analysis. And sorry, generally in most of the workshop, the students are in multidisciplinary, one from economics, one from social, psychology, one from geography, different pool is there. But this is my first workshop with students, all of us from economics. In economics, we use mathematics and statistics to express the theoretical foundation. So with the help of R, we can solve any economic problem in terms of using mathematical modeling or statistical modeling. You all know what is the difference between mathematical modeling and statistical modeling. So with the help of R, you can solve the utility optimization problem vis-a-vis the relation between price and quantity. So you can also find out the elasticity. At the same time, you can solve the maximization of output also. So it can be possible with the help of R. So before starting the package, this is a little bit history of R. It basically introduced in 2000, but before that, it was long back in 1991. It was first introduced in University of Auckland, and in paper form, it was published in 1996. The first published paper on this R software or this language basically. And there is a lots of development in 95, 96, and finally in 2000, it was released for as an open source software. And currently, the latest version is, I think, 4.1.2 or 4.2.2. I am not changed the version number here. Here it is 4, but I think it is 4.2 point something, the latest version is available in the market. So from 2000, R was introduced, and in 2021, that is before 21 years back, some of you, and it was the starting point is 1991. And I think most of you are not born in 1991. So before that, it was introduced, and finally, the version we used here is launched in 2000. And another IDE, that is a Art Studio, makeover of R, make it more user-friendly. It was introduced far later, not in 2000, in 2016 or 17. The Art Studio approaches or integrated development environment comes up. And what is the difference between R and Art Studio? This is the IDE platform. But in backend, there is R. So without R, you cannot run Art Studio. So there is a linkage in between R and Art Studio. What you write in R, without R, you cannot perform anything. You already know how to install Art Studio and R. Skip this. The next is why R. There are different types of packages. One is Stata, you heard this in your syllabus also, Stata is there. One is SPSS, commonly used in social science. And there is SAS, industry uses this package. And another is R. So why we use R? It is, since there is Stata, since there is SPSS, there is SAS, why is R? There are some features. So first is learning curve. Whereas in case of Stata and SPSS, it is gradual or flat. In SAS, it is pretty steep. In R also this. So the learning curve is pretty steep. So it is not easy to learn. Whereas SPSS is very easy to learn. Stata is more or less easy to learn. Next to the user interface. In case of Stata, it is programming or point and click. But SPSS is 90% is mostly point and click. You just point it and click it and get your output. But in case of SAS or in case of R, you have to write some program. This is a programming mode language software. Next comes the data manipulation. In SPSS, it is moderate. But in Stata, in SAS, in R, it is very strong. You can manipulate your data very fine, very strongly, whatever you want. Next, in terms of data analysis, R is powerful and versatile. Next comes the question of visualization, that is graphics. R is excellent rather than Stata, SPSS, and SAS. And last, but the most vital thing, pricing or the cost. Stata, SPSS, SAS, all you have to, if you use this, you have to pay for it. But in case of R, it is totally free. So this is the open source. So one of the basic reasons for using this R is open source. Another is, although it is, the learning curve is pretty steep, it takes time, but R is far better than these softwares in terms of its versatile nature of data analysis. Graphics is very good in R. Not only that, in all these packages, Stata or SPSS, little bit of SAS also, you only perform the statistical analysis. Now, the latest version of SPSS or latest version of Stata includes some kind of mathematical operations. But in R, you can able to do mathematical as well as statistical analysis simultaneously. So this is the another advantage of R other than this Stata, SPSS, and SAS. So for this reason, R is now very famous among the researchers. Another software that is used by the industry now, that is a Python. And there is a huge debate in between R and Python. Which one is better? Someone is in favor of R and someone is in favor of Python. But remember one thing, the mechanism or the nature of the softwares is most likely same. Or the operationals or the more or less the type of writing the programming nature, everything is more or less same in R and Python. So if you learn R, automatically it is easier to learn Python. There is little bit of difference in terms of data structure. Otherwise, more or less R and Python is same. And now in another IDE is available. That is the name of the IDE is Anaconda. In Anaconda IDE, you can run R vis-a-vis Python simultaneously. Both IDEs available in the major IDE Anaconda. So I know all of you heard about Python, and there is an obvious question: why were in syllabus R? Why is it Python? Remember one thing: more or less the nature or the writing the programs, everything is same for more or less same for both R and Python. The basic difference is in R, you have to remember more name of libraries, whereas in Python they are integrated in one or two. This is one of the basic difference. Otherwise, both the packages mostly do the same things. So this is the RStudio interface, RStudio screen. When you open your R, you look this type of 4 sub windows. These are the 4 sub windows available in R. So first one, this one, left one, upper left is a window for R script. This particular window is used for writing the codes or comments. Just like this is some codes and commands is written here. So this is the window we use to write program or comments, or this window is known as R script. The bottom left window, this is known as console. So in R script, we write our comment, write our codes, and after executing, the results appear this console. So we have to, where you write your comment, you have to write your comment in our script. One can say, no, I can directly write the comments in console. You can directly write the comments also in console and get your output. But if you write the comments in our script, what is the benefit or what are the benefits? Benefits number one, you can save this. Number two, you can use this in future. And once you write a code for a particular analysis, you can use lifelong. So that is the benefit to write a script file. And if there is a problem for executing, if there is some error appearing in console, so you can directly mail the script to someone who know the R or who may be able to correct your code. So that is the benefit to write a R script. Or you can also directly write in console to get results. The top right window, here is two tabs. One is environment and another is history. So this environment is the global environment, and history means where the data you used automatically stores here. This window is known as workspace window. This is a workspace window. Here all the data you used, the comments, the variables, all stored here. And the right bottom window here.
Sir,
Just a minute. Here plots is there, packages is there, help is there, viewer is there, and files is there. These files links your system with R. Plots, when you try to draw some graph, visualize something, the graph appears in plots. I will discuss later the packages, help, and viewer option. So now you ask the query up to this part, if any. Please.
sir, could you please repeat the command history means whatever told recently?
In this
Yeah, the one.
space, there is two tabs. One is environment, one is history. Here, what is the in this window you can see all the data sets, all the variables you used that's stored here in history and environment tab. I will show you when you go to the directly in R, write some comment, you see automatically all this. Just see here is the A. A is a try to write a matrix here, and automatically A is stored here. So if you click on this icon, automatically A appears. So that's why this is the history of the all datasets used by you. And this the right bottom right window here is it displays the different package name, different plots, whatever you perform in doing your analysis. And files means the available data files available in your system, that is displayed in files. So
Okay,
up to this it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Up to this, any doubt?
Sir, what is learning curve?
Learning curve means the time taken by an individual to learn the system software. So for SPSS, it takes 6 months. For Stata, it takes suppose 7 months. For R, it takes lifelong. Why? Because every day there is a development. So since every day there is a development, so its learning curve is steep. Every day new package is introduced. So for this purpose, the learning curve is pretty steep. It takes time to learn.
Okay.
Any other? No, what is the meaning of library and packages? We see here is a tab name package. And basically, R or Python is based on this library and packages. So when you write any command or try to run any program, you have to recall the concerned library or the packages for your analysis. For example, you are willing
Sir,
to
I have a doubt. When I am opening my R Studio, I am only finding my console and the right one.
still now I am not opening the R. I will show you the basic concept only. So please go with me. Don't try to learn.
No, no, sir. I am talking about the R Studio. You were
Yeah, I
saying about
know.
the.
When you open the R Studio, there is no file, no window regarding R script, right? I
Yeah,
got your
yeah,
point.
yeah.
That's why I told you, you don't try to go ahead. You just go with
Okay,
me.
okay, okay.
I know you are eagerly waiting to write some comment in R.
No, no, I'm not
Be
talking about
patient.
commands, but I'm just telling that when I'm opening the window, it's not showing me that. That's why I'm asking.
I know that. That's why I'm talking to you. You just go
Okay,
with me.
okay, okay.
I know you are very eagerly waiting to know how to write some codes in R. I know it's happened. But please keep patience for some time, for 5 minutes more only. Then I
Okay,
will directly go show you how to write in R.
okay.
Okay. So another interesting or the vital or the most important thing is library or packages. So whenever you write any code or any command in R, you have to recall, you have to the concern or the required packages for that function, for that particular analysis. Suppose you want to run a regression analysis. So for regression analysis, you have to recall the package which is known as lm test. So lm test is the package or the name of the library. You have to recall that packages or library. If you don't recall these, you cannot run the comments of regression. So what is package? Package is nothing but a bundle of R functions. So for regression analysis, the different functions, what are the meaning of R functions? That is, we all know in regression we use least square. So when we give data on R, so in package, the entire codes is written. You have not to written the entire codes. So some codes is written in the packages. So with the help of packages, when you write some command, it gives me the in return the outputs. So that's why this library and package is very necessary or very important thing when we use the R or Python. So some packages are base packages inbuilt in R. There is a base, there's a stats package. These are the packages already inbuilt in R. So for the inbuilt packages, inbuilt function, you don't have to recall the library or the packages. But the packages which are not inbuilt, but it is available, in that case, you have to recall the packages. The first thing is some packages are inbuilt packages. If the packages are inbuilt or the library is inbuilt library, you don't to recall this. Automatically you write the codes, it gives you the output. But if the library is not inbuilt in R, you have to recall this. Not only that, if it is not installed in your system, first you have to install this. First, you have to install this. And what is the command for install? The command is install.packages. So this is the command install.packages. So this is the command name install.packages. Install.packages. So when you write the install.packages and the package name, so automatically that package installed in your system. And after installing the package, using these two command, either library or require, you have to call the desired package. You have to call them. Not only installation is the only thing. After installing the package, you have to call this library or require function using this library or using require function. For example, when we try to import some Excel file or XLS file, dot extension XLS or simple Excel file, so there is a package known as XLX. So first you have to install this, then you have to call this, then you able to import that particular Excel data file. So one thing you have to remember, if the library is not installed in your system, first you have to install this using this command install.packages. Then within second quote, the file name. Next is the library. You have to call the library. Only installation is not enough. You have to call the library by this name, the required library name. So when you open your R, see, this is here in my case, script is there. When you initially starting your R Studio, open your R Studio, you just see your it's look like this. Only console is there and environment is there, and this one is files plots. If I click on files, so these all are the files available in my documents. So in your case, if you click on files, automatically shows this. Now if you click on packages, it takes time, but it show you the entire packages available for my system. Similarly, in your system, it is automatically shows you. You just see these are the all packages available. These all packages, these are the packages. And when you call any library, automatically this automatically gives a tick sign. Now we are not calling any library. That's why there is no tick. But these are the available packages. And this is the packages available for base system. Now this is the base package. This is the data sets. This is the graphics package. So if we write a command for to draw any graph, we can easily do this. Why? Because automatically this is this package is installed, and this is the base package. By default installed package. But which package is not by default installed, we have to call this library. So these all are the packages available in my system. There are more or less huge number of packages. Currently I'm not remembering the number of packages available, but there are different packages available for use in RStudio. So how you install packages? One thing is directly by writing this install.packages. Another way is for installing package, you just click on tools. Click on tools. After clicking tools, there is an install package. There is an install package. Click on install package. And here you write the name of the packages, what you willing to install. Here is repository. From where you install, this is from this repository, CRAN, we try to install this. And where to install? This is the install to the library. By default, it is set. And if you write the name of the package, suppose it's AD package, you just write M. So these are the packages available with M. Suppose is these are the available packages. These are the available packages now started with S. So one thing for R, and why this the learning curve is steep, the basic reason is you have to remember the name of the libraries. you have to remember the name of the packages. So once you remember the names of the packages, so it is easier for your analysis. So how you remember this? That's why the script is. So another thing I am not installing here. Suppose there is a LM test. This is the LM test. So once you install this, is automatically installed. Mine are already installed. I am not installing right now. So if you write this, automatically it's installed. Another package is tidyver. What is tidyver? Another package is table. Table is used for generating different tables. Here is a packet tidyverse. If you install this, just write this here and then click on install. It automatically install in your system. So when the library is not installed in your system, in this way you can install this in your system. And this is the most vital thing in R. So if you don't know how to install or how to call the library, you cannot perform in R. The most vital thing is this. So remember the name of the library. Which library is required for which analysis? This is the most vital thing for using R or Python. The mechanism is same for both R and Python. So you just install this tidyverse package like this. You just install this. I show you the steps again. Here is tool, install package. Here write the package name tidyverse, TIDYVERSE. Tidyverse. Then install. All of you try to install this. All of you try to install this.
Done, sir.
All of you done this? How to install?
Yes, sir.
So next, you install the package XLX. This package. XLSX.
So there is a warning coming that's unable to access index for repository, and there is another warning that R tool is required to build R packages but is not currently installed. Please download and install the appropriate version and then of R tools before proceeding.
Can
What I need to do?
can you share your screen?
Wait, sir.
You share your screen?
Wait, sir.
Are you able to share?
No, sir. Actually, my net is problem. Wait, sir. I'm trying.
Your system is antivirus protected.
Yes, sir.
Which antivirus do you using? Wi-Fi or otherwise Bitfinder, etc.
I don't have any antivirus like that, but
So your system have any antivirus or not?
no,
No antivirus there.
no.
So why there is a problem? Either it is due to the net connection.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is due to the net connection.
Sir, I am also having the same problem.
What is the problem? You can share your screen.
No, sir, I can't share my skin.
Why?
Uh, uh, because our studio is in my desktop and I am doing the class in my phone.
So you just open your camera and show
Yes, sir.
back camera. Just open your back camera
Yes,
and
sir,
show.
I am trying.
It's installing. It's installing. There is no problem.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can I show
Actually,
it from my back camera?
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know how much you can see. Can you see?
No. You just fix your camera to the desktop. Yeah. Nothing is visible.
Can you see now?
Yeah. It's installed. It's the error message, not the error messages. It's already installed.
Okay, okay.
So the next question is how you know that package is installed in your system or not. You just write the command library that package name. Library
Where
that
to
package name.
write, sir?
The command name is library, then your package name. Just like this.
Can you show?
Just like this. Library and the package name. So in your case, the package name is tidyverse.
Yeah, but where we will write this? In the R script.
You just write in console right now.
Okay.
Sir, I am also having the same problem.
After installing, you just write this command library and the package name. Library and the package name.
I have written it. It's showing an error in library tidyverse. There is no package called tidyverse.
So there is a problem in installation. Definitely there is a problem in installation. So you have to install it properly. So what is the error message?
There is no package called tidyverse.
No. When you install the package, there is an error message. What is the error message?
R tools is required to build R packages, but is not currently installed. Please download and install the appropriate version of R tools before proceeding.
So are you installed the R?
Yes, sir.
Are you installed the R?
Yes, sir. 4.1.1. The one you said yesterday.
So 4.1 and then you install the R Studio.
Yeah.
Any other have this type of problem?
yes, sir, I am also having the same problem.
You have also the same problem.
Yes, sir, I am also having the same problem.
In that case, what to do? In that case, you just open R. Not R Studio, open R. And click here, package. Clear? Then click install package. I repeat once again. You just open R, then click on packages, not R Studio, R. Then click on install packages. And here you select the time zone. You just select time zone for USA. Any one of these. So when you select this, click on OK.
Sir, which time zone we need to select?
Anyone from USA.
Okay.
Here is the all packages.
আরেকটু রিপিট করবেন?
Yes, absolutely. You just click on open R, then click on packages, then click on install packages. When you click on install packages, this is automatically comes all the package name. In my case, why? Because I am selecting the time zone. So in your case, you just select the time zone, anyone from US, and just click the tidyverse package. Just search from here. Tidyverse. Tidyverse. Select this and click OK. It's automatically installed in R. Then you call the package.
Sir, there is a question coming. Would you like to use a personal library instead?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sir,
It's downloading.
Sir,
Yes, yes, please.
I face the same result for the XLS package.
So you have to install in R, then in RStudio.
Yeah, I already installed it.
And now recall in RStudio.
Sir, could you please again show me the way?
Click on R, open R, then click on package, then
Yes, sir.
install packages.
Okay.
Here is the package names. You select the required package and click OK. This is the another way. And I think the problem is because of the antivirus or your laptop protection. There is a protected for version there is, in your Microsoft when you shake your laptop. So there is some protection is clicked on. So you have to recheck it and make it available for downloading the R packages. So how many are able to install the packages? Except 2 or 3, all of you done this. So I think out of 50 or 51, 40 to 45 is now able to download your required package.
Yes, sir.
So those have problem is due to your system configuration, not for
Sir.
R. Yes, Paulavi.
In secure CRAN meters, I have to choose which one you using.
Yeah. Pardon once again.
In secure CRAN meters, here show me the names of the countries and
You just choose anyone from USA.
Okay, anyone.
Anyone from USA. Anjana, you raised hand. Is there any problem? And one is Shomodeep.
No, sir. You asked us if we were able to install the packages.
Oh, that's
So,
why you raise your hand. It is okay,
yeah.
fine. So similar for Shomodeep.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So it's showing something like, would you like to create a personal library, c dot slash user, something like that, to install packages into?
You just click on
There
OK.
is a yes and a no. I'm continuously clicking yes, but nothing is happening. It's showing the same thing again.
So you just click on no and then go.
Unable to install packages.
So that's why
Something
there is a
like that.
problem in system library. So in your installation system library have some problem.
How should I resolve that?
Actually, that's the problem is when you install your packages, it cannot find the path.
Okay.
See, here is a path. So it is C user documents Win library 4.0. So this all packages are installed this Win library. So in your case, the required packages cannot find this path,
All right.
or there is some restriction for protection of your laptop. So I
Yes,
cannot
I
solve
have
this
a.
problem right now.
Sorry, I
I
couldn't get
cannot
you.
solve this type of problem right now without
All
seeing the
right, all right,
system.
all right, all right, all right. That's not a problem.
The steps is in RStudio you can directly install your packages. Otherwise, if there is a problem in RStudio, you can directly install in R and then call in RStudio. If it is not installed in R also, then there is a problem in your system. So system is perfectly protected. So make it less protected such that the all packages can be installed. So right up to this, it is okay up to
Sir,
this?
sir,
Yes, yes, yes.
sir, in my case, it is saying unable to access index for
Able to?
repository and cannot open URL.
That's why this is the problem of regarding system. Your system is protected.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Sir, I have a problem.
Yes, Binak.
Sir, I have downloaded the package XLSX,
Yeah.
but when I'm trying to call it using the library XLSX, it is showing an error.
What is the error?
Package on namespace load failed for XLSX.
Can you show your screen?
Yes, sir, I can. So can you see?
Yes, absolutely.
Sir, it is showing over here a package on namespace load failed for XLSX.
In your package, there is right bottom. You see there is XLS there is not.
Sorry, sir, could you please repeat?
In your right bottom window.
Yes, sir.
Where the packages is showing, you just
Yes.
see where is XLS.
Yes, sir, here.
You just click on this. Click on this. No, not this. Click on the checkbox.
Click
Click on the checkbox.
Okay, sir. Yes.
It is
I
same
have.
menu coming.
I have clicked. Shall I try to call it once again?
No. Library error is package. Last line is cannot be.
Java home cannot be determined from the registry.
Sorry. But XLS package is installed. And when you click on XLS, it's come. So we just I just show you. You just import an XLS file. If it is imported rightly, then it is okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I think the problem is regarding the JavaScript.
Okay, sir.
Again, it is a system
Shall I
problem.
stop sharing?
Yeah, yeah. Next, any other have any issue? And this is the most vital issue. In YouTube, in any video, this is not covered. But this is the most vital issue for operating R. If you don't install or don't call the library, you cannot move any one line. So I think it is okay for all of you how to install package, how to call this package. The next is,
স্যার
yes,
স্যার আমাকে তো কমেন্ট লেখার জায়গাটাই দেখাচ্ছে না।
দেখাচ্ছি, just a minute.
স্যার
Yes,
স্যার বলছি আরে ওটা প্যাকেজটা ডাউনলোড করার পরে আমি যখন আর স্টুডিও এসে আবার কল করার চেষ্টা করছি আমাকে বলছে ওয়ার্নিং আর টুল ইজ রিকোয়ার্ড টু বিল্ড আর প্যাকেজেস বাট ইজ নট কারেন্টলি ইনস্টলড প্লিজ ডাউনলোড অ্যান্ড ইনস্টল দ্য অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট ভার্সন অফ আর টুলস বিফোর প্রসিডিং
before
প্রসিডিং
so it is installed in R or not?
ইয়েস স্যার
It is installed in R.
ইয়েস আই জাস্ট ডান দ্যাট
So you just call this library.
ইয়েস স্যার ইয়েস স্যার আরে ওটা নামানোর পরে আমি আর স্টুডিওতে এসে কল করলাম কিন্তু তারপর
You just call in R. You just call in R. Here you write library.
No, sir. R Studio. In R Studio, I write library and call the package.
The first you run call this in R directly in R. You just write in R the library and the name of the library.
No.
You just write this.
Achha, okay.
You just write this, and if there is an error, then we have to think other way, another way.
Okay. Yes, sir. Now it's showing the attaching packages.
Now you call in R Studio. Now you call in R Studio. Is it displaying the same error?
Yes, sir. It is displaying the same error, sir.
So I think there is a problem in type of installation. I think it may be. I don't know what is the solution right now. One thing you can do, you can just uninstall the RStudio and once again reinstall it. After this class. So today you don't need to call any library. Today's class is basically on base library. I think you are able to perform this. But tomorrow onwards, some library requirement is there. So that's why you just uninstall RStudio and then reinstall.
Sir, after that it is saying that packages tidyverse successfully unpacked and MD5 sums checked.
Yeah, that already is installed. You just call tidyverse.
The down, huh?
You just call the library tidyverse.
Yes, মানে ওর ওয়ার্নিংটা দেখাচ্ছে তারপর ওইটা স্যার আমি দেখাবো স্ক্রিনটা শেয়ার করে।
Yes.
So here.
You just write library tidyverse. It is installed.
Okay.
Not yet. So where you write your code in R script, how we call the R script? Just click on this file. In file, there is new file. There is R script. Or you can click on this plus sign, this down arrow, and there is the R script. So if you click on this, one new R script is there. The first we called the library.
So can you please repeat?
File. You can click on file, then new file, then R script. This is the one way. File, new file, R script. Another is you just click on this down arrow of last tab, plus tab, green plus tab, and then click here and then click R script. So new R script is there. So you just rename this by saving. You save this. So I'm saving here BSc _1 Day-1 my documents. So automatically it changed this. So first call library. I'm calling the library name mass, MASS. Don't need to install this. You just click this, automatically is comes. Here.
Yes, sir.
Now, remember one thing, a few points. That is, R is a case sensitive. So here, matrix and matrix are different. So if you write matrix with uppercase M, so the uppercase M matrix and lowercase m matrix is not same thing. Here it is different. The less than hyphen, this is the assignment operator. This is the assignment operator. One can use simple equal to sign, no problem. But commonly in different programs are used this as a assignment operator, this sign less than equal to. So you can erase, clear your console using this Control L or click on the broom icon. That is, this is the broom icon, this one. So if I click this, the entire output is vanishes. You can clear this using this or directly writing the on your keyboard Control plus L. When you run your command, one of the option is you select the comments and then press Control R, or you can just library mass, click here and then run. If we run this, automatically it shows in your consoles. And there is no error. There is no error.
So can you repeat the last thing that you have told?
Clear? So to remember this is the assignment operator. R is case sensitive. You can clear your console by Control L or broom this icon. each code in R script in console you can write either on run tab or control R, control enter, whatever you can write. You can write any comment in R using hash. So when we write hash, so Day-1 code. This is a comment. This is a statement you can write. You can use R as a calculator. These are the operators. This is the addition operator, this is the subtraction operator, this is the multiplication operator, this is the division operator, this is for the exponent, this is for the modulus, this is for the integer divisions. These are the some examples. There are numerous operators available in R. So how we use these comments in R? So first is addition. Suppose 4 plus 5, it is 9. 4 plus 5, and then click on run. See, this is output. 4 plus 5 equal to 9. 4 plus 5 equal to 9. Subtraction. 45 minus 12.3. Run. So it is 32.7. Multiplication. 50.65 into 23.002. Run this. This is output. So here in script you can write the comment. After writing the comment, just click here and then click run. Automatically you can find your output in console. Similarly, you can suppose you want to find 2 to the power 56. This is the value of 2 to the power 56. Scientific notation is there. It is clear to you how to write the codes in script and how to run this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Simple mathematical
Yes,
operation.
sir.
So you can use R as a calculator also. Now the another vital thing is the objects. R basically consider 4 type of objects. One is vector, next is matrix, data frame, list. These are the 4 type of objects, and another is factor. Factor is basically variable type. So vector, matrix, data frame and list are the objects in R. So when you enter your data in R, either it is in the form of vector or in matrix or data frame or list. So you have to define this. Is your data is in vector form or in a matrix form or in a data frame form or in a list form? But what is the difference between vector, matrix and data frame and list? What is the difference between them? Vector is nothing but a some values
An array
combining
of,
together. Pardon?
so is it like an array of objects?
Yeah, this is like an array. Rightly pointed out. It's an array. Next is matrix. You all know what is matrix? In mathematics, we use matrix. And what is data frame? Data frame is more general than matrix. In data frame, it contains both numeric and string simultaneously, or text values. Whereas in matrix, either it is matrix is either in all values are numerics or all values are strings or text. But in data frame, it consider the numeric value as well as the text value. So this is the basic difference between matrix and data frame. So in case of vector, what is vector? You can write this, suppose 2. So this is a vector. What is matrix? This is a matrix, or this is a matrix. But when you're talking about the data frame, what is data frame? Data frame is 2, 3, 4. This is the data frame. It considers both numeric and string values. So this is the basic difference between vector, matrix, and data frame. Now the next question is how we enter data in R, or that is either is in vector form or is in matrix form, and from the matrix or from vector form, how we create the data frame. Because for analysis, data frame is required. One can do using the vectors, but if you make a data frame, then it is very easier to analyze. So how we do this? First, we consider this example: creating vector in R. How we create vectors? Remember one thing: in R, we use this notation. For vector, what we use? This C within bracket. So C is used, this function is used to denote a identify a vector or to create a vector. So when we're talking about this one, price, so this is the name. This is the assignment operator. And then what are the values of the observation? The observations are 10, 15, and 20. So here we're considering 3 observations. First observation, the price is 10. Second observation, the price is 15. For the third observation, the price is 20. So if you consider the Excel format, suppose your data is given like this. In Excel, how we put this? Price, and another is quantity. So suppose the price is 15, 20, and 25. This is the observation number 1. This is the observation number 2. This is the observation number 3. So in R, how we input this data? In the form of vector. That is, price is the name. This is the assignment operator. Then C, what are the value? 15, 20, and 25. 15, 20, and 25. Similarly, for quantity, what is the name? Name is quantity. Then write C, and 50, 40, and 30. So how we write this? Already script is there. Vector. First is price. Assignment operator. C within bracket. What are the values? Values are 10, 15, and 20. This is 10, 15, and 20. If we run this, so it assigned here. And see what is happening here? The price is here. These are values, not the data. These are the values. Price. So next is quantity. Once again, see like this. What is the value of quantity? 50, 40, and 30. 50, 40, and 30. 50, 40, and 30. If we run this, we just see quantity is there. And this is the quantity, this is the values. Now, here we see price consists 3 values, 1 to 3. What are the values? 10, 15, 20. Quantity consists 3 value, 1 to 3, 50, 40, and 30. So simple logic. Price is this, quantity is this. So low price, high quantity, high price, low quantity, as we know from law of demand. So now we try to find out the variable expenditure. So what is expenditure? Expenditure is price into quantity. So we already defined price, we already defined quantity. Now we define expenditure. What is expenditure? Assignment operator. This is price into quantity. Price into quantity, and run this. So this is price into quantity. It runs. So what is the value of expenditure? Here we write the comment print dxp. Print this. One can use directly the simple exp and then run. Just give the exp. The same comment. One can use print exp. You can write simple exp. So the value of exp. We just multiply 50 into 10, 500. 40 into 15, 600. 30 into 20, that is 600. And once again, this is quantity is the value. Quantity is the value. So it is okay to you? You can run this?
Yes, sir.
Have any problem? So now you run this. Income, consumption, and then savings. Income, consumptions, and savings. You can run income, consumption, and savings. So here, income is this, consumption is this, then you will know what is savings. Savings is income minus consumption, Y minus C. Then next see the savings, value of savings.
Sir, done.
Very good.
Done,
All
sir.
of you done this?
Yes, sir. Done.
Done, sir.
Now you enjoying writing code?
Yes, sir.
This is the savings 500, 350, and 200. All of you got this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now you write this particular line. Name. Name of what? For this case, first example. We are considering 3 commodity. So what are the commodities? Commodities are rice, oil, and potato. So when we write the numeric value, here we write only the numeric values. So when you use the text values, you have to write in between invited code. So in between double invited code, we have to write the text. In case of numeric, you only write the values. So if you write here price, then within bracket invited code 10, that means 10 is no longer numeric. 10 is then become a text value. It takes as a text value. So when we write this without any invited code, that is the numeric value. If we write this with the invited code, it is a text value. So all of you write this name, then assignment operator C, then rice, oil, and potato. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
So here is the example. First one is age. First one is age. So age is a vector. We write here age, then assignment operator, then C. What are the value of age? 25, 33, 30, 40, and 28. So age of 5 individuals. So you write this. No need to write this comment, library dplyr. You just write this only. Age, then C. That is the vector notation. 25, 33, 30, 40, and 28. Next one is hobby. Hobby of that individuals. The first one, the first individual's hobby is reading. Second is sports. Third is game. Fourth one is again reading. Fifth one is again game. So this is a text value we are writing here in double invited code. In double invited code. So you just write hobby. The name of the vector is hobby. Then assignment operator. Then C. The first one is reading. Second one is sports. Then games. Then reading. Then games. Using double invited code. And third one is the variable. Here the name of the variable is favorite animal. Which is your favorite animal? So here we write their animal. The first one's favorite animal is elephant. Second is giraffe. Third ones have no favorite element. That's why it is not available. Fourth one is monkey. And fifth one is cat. So first you write age, then run this. Second hobby, and third animal. And just see here, all is coming here. Hobby, animal, age, everything is here. These all are values. Now, with the help of these values, we try to create a data frame. Data frame means initially we input the price vector, the quantity vector, the expenditure is a vector, income is a vector, consumption is a vector, savings is a vector, all are vectors. So with the help of these vectors, we already entered, we now try to create a data frame. So for this, what is the function name? Function name is data.frame. What is the function name? Function name is data.frame. Data.frame. This is the function name. Data.frame. So when we make the data frame, we have to use the function data frame. How we use this? In our first case, we make this the name of the data set is FDP data 1. You can assign the name of any name. You may use your own name. Then use the function assignment operator. Then use the function data.frame. And then we use here, these are the vectors. By using these, the data frame can be created. So what are the names?
Can you please repeat this part?
Name, price, and quantity. Name, price, and quantity. So as these, we already developed here, price, quantities developed here, expenditure is developed here. So using these, we can develop a data set PSC1, then assignment operator using the function data frame. Data.frame. What are the variables? Price. Oh, I am not writing names here. Not copying from here. Name, price, and quantity. Name, price, and quantity. If we write this and run this, so this the data frame created. And now see, under data, BSC1 is given. Before this, these all are values. When you use the function data frame, that means we are creating a data set. Data set of what? Data set consisting of three variables: name, price, and quantity. Name, price, and quantity. And what is the name of the data set? We given here the BSC1. The name is BSC1. You can give any name. And if you click here, just click here to display your data set. This is the data set. And what is the command for viewing the data set? That is view. V is in uppercase. So either you click on this or you just write here uppercase V. View. What is the name of data set? BSC1. And then run. If you run this, 1 second, you view the data set. You already entered. This is the data set. This is the name, price, and quantity. So you already defined this, price this, quantity this, and name this. Similarly, in this case, we already entered vector age, we already entered vector hobby, we already entered vector animal. Now we can use these three variables, these three vectors rather. Using this, we can create a data frame. So use this function here, data.frame, age, hobby, and animal, and name this as data. If we run this data, see, data is coming here. And how it looks like? See, this is the data set. Age, hobby, and animal. Age, hobby, and animal. To do this, up to line 5.
So,
Yes.
so actually, I am having a different problem, but not being able to say this. So, for some reason, despite assigning consumption and income, it is continuously saying that those things are not found, and for that purpose, my saving function is not getting created.
You just write income and then run. You don't run this. That's why there is a problem. After clicking here, after the line, you just click and then run.
Okay, sir.
Then after consumption, click, then run. Once you define, in your case, you just write this. But if you don't run this, income is not defined there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You just click here and run. So the income is defined. Clear? Then consumption. Then consumption is defined. Then savings. Savings is defined. If income consumption is not defined, how you define savings?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now do this one. Age, hobby, animal, and data. Am I going fast or it is okay for you?
No, sir.
স্যার একটু স্লো করলে ভালো হয়।
Yes. Thank you.
Done, sir.
So you just write this comment, age, then hobby, then animal, and make it a data frame using data.frame. Data.frame comment. So all of you write these codes 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
of
sir.
you, or anyone remaining? Anyone is there who is not able to do this?
Sir,
Line
we
2.
No, sir.
What happened?
sir we have nothing to do with the sixth command. No.
Right now, you just write up to 5.
Okay, sir. Done.
So what we did here, first we define age, then hobby, then animal, then we make the data frame or the data. Clear? So this is the data, and see, this is age, this is hobby, this is animal. Now you willing to change the heading of the column or the variable name. How we do this? That's why you use this comment. The names data. Names of which? Names of data. Here we set the file name is data. In our previous case, if we write this command, the data set should be BSC1. The data set should be BSC1. So in this case, what we can write? Names. Dataset name is BSC1. Dataset name is BSC1. Just like this. Here the dataset name is data. Don't confused. Here we use assign the data frame as the name data. In this case, the first case, here the name we assigned as BSC1. Now, in both the cases, we are try to change the variable name. Here the names is given as, for first one it is age, it is a favorite hobby, second one is favorite animal. In this case, now in first case, suppose we change this as C. First one is name is vegetable, right? Second one is price underscore vegetable. Other one is quantity is replaced by sold. How much sold at that price? If we run this, to see BSC1, we view this to see the headings changes. Before this, it was price, name, price, and quantity. Now it is veg, price of vegetable, and sold. Similarly, what do you write here? The command is names BSC1. So remember one thing, when you try to change the name of the variable, that is a change when you willing to change the heading. So for you have to use this command, names of the variable name. Data name of the data set you already saved by this. Then you write here according to your choice of variable you have want to change. So here we change this name to veg, price to price veg, quantity to sold. Similarly, in this case, first one is change as age, is favorite dot hobby, favorite dot animal. Now we write the line number 6. Now you write the line number 6. Now we write line number 6 and 7. Line number 6, then 7. All of you completed?
Yes, sir.
Only one response.
Yes, sir.
Remaining all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I got an error.
You got an error.
Yes, sir.
What is the error, Paulami?
Object not interpretable as a factor.
You write this one, this comment.
Yes, sir. Then run, then I've got this.
So you write this properly, age, animal.
Yes, sir.
Then data.
Wait. So after the written data, then I got the age, hobby, and animal.
Yeah. Data dot frame. Data assignment operator, data dot frame, then age, hobby, and animal.
Yes. Then names data, access operator, and
C.
the inverted
Age, favorite dot hobby, favorite dot animal. Then one again data.
Yes, sir. Done.
Clear? So in R, you already make a data frame using these vectors. Now the next task is for future use, how you make this a CSV file or XLS file. That's why we use this command, write.csv. Write.csv is the function to write the R dataset in CSV format. When you make your R dataset, and then for future use, you just save this as a CSV format, .csv extension. What is the command? Command is write.csv. Then what are the arguments here? Argument x equal to data. That means x equal to the name of the data file. Here the name of the data file is data. Where to write? We have to write the path. So here we write the path of my desktop. See user's desktop. So you can write the path where you save. And this is the name of the file. I name this as toy.save. You can write any other name. So suppose I change this, not toy. Hobby. I write this as a hobby. Hobby.csv. And set this in C. Remember one thing, here when you write this or read this in R, the slash is this backslash, not the forward slash. So the command is write.csv. Command is write.csv. This is the command. Data frame is the command name. Write.csv is the command name. What are the arguments? X. What is X? X is data file name. Whatever be the name you given here. Next is file. That means where it write, where to save. So you give the entire path of the file where you want to save, also the name of the file. So here we given the file path and the name of the given, and row names is equal to false. Row names is equal to false. So if we write this and run this, you just see it is saved in my desktop, the hobby CSV. If I click this, See, this is the file. Clear? So you can easily save your art data in CSV format using this command. Clear? Now, how we read this data in R? In the write, this is the command is write.csv. When we try to import this, then the command is read.csv. Here the command is write CSV. You are writing as a CSV. Now it is read.csv means we are willing to read this data. So the command is read.csv and the same file path. Here it is not toy now. Now it is hobby. Now it is hobby. So here we name the file as read.dat. You can change any other name. You can put any other name. So here read.dat. And when we importing the CSV file, the command is read.csv. If it is XLS file, then read.xls. If it is text file, then read.txt. If it is SPSS file, then the extension of SPSS file SDA. So you have to write here and the corresponding file name. So if we run this read.dat, run this and then view read.dat, see, this is the original file. This is the original file. So up to this it is okay?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, in line number 9, what does X is equals to data stand for?
Data stands for the name of the data. What I write here? X equal to data file name. Clear? In our example, it is given as data. Why? Because we assign the name of the data file as data.
Yes, sir. So basically the object name should be X equals to that.
That is the file. This is the data name. This is the object name.
Yes, sir. Got it.
I am not using the computer
Sir,
science.
I have a question. When I'm
Yeah.
writing the command, that's number 9, that's row names equals to false. It's coming error in file. Cannot open the connection. In addition, warning message in file. I fails append AW cannot open file. I cannot understand what sense. No such file or directory.
Where you are saving your file? In which path? Where you willing to save your file?
I have written it in as you have written desktop /hobby.csv row name false.
Yeah. Then what is happening? You just share your screen.
I'm showing it in the back camera.
Back camera, it is not visible here.
Okay, sir. Can I show it? How will I show?
In back camera, it is not visible.
It's showing that error in file.
Error in file.
Cannot. Yeah.
You are
Cannot
writing
open the connection.
You are writing the backslash.
Yeah. I'm
Colon
writing
then slash.
everything.
You just copy your path properly, desktop path. I think that is the problem.
So I have a question.
Yes, please.
So what does row.names equal false to?
Pardon?
So in line number 9, you wrote row.names equals false. What does that do?
You just change this as true. You just change this as true.
So I'm asking, what does it mean? Why are we writing that?
I am showing you. I am showing you. Just see.
Okay.
We just make it true and then run. Clear? The file is this.
Yes.
What is happening here?
We're getting row numbers, like SL numbers.
We are getting another extra serial numbers here. So if it is
Yes.
make it is false, then only gives you the variable you entered, the vectors you entered, nothing additional.
What if we don't write row dot names at all?
If you don't write the row dot names at all, you get this like this. When you don't write anything, by default it is true.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sir, can you explain the command for this, the last line? Which is just told in Excel, how do we delete the columns, the extra column? Okay, names equals to false. Okay.
So up to this it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, these are some comment for exporting data. This is a summary. This is the str comment, provide the structure of the data set. So first we use the str comment. For this one. Here the data set is BSC1. So what is the comment? str, then BSC1. str BSC1. If you run this, this is the structure. See, vegetable is a character. Is the text. Here it is assigned as character. And price and sold is a numeric variable. So this gives us the, when you use this command, this gives you the structure of the data, structure of the unknown data. You have to know why, because we entered this data. When we import some other data, so using this structure command, you will able to know what is the structure of the data, which variable, that is basically the variable type, which one is numeric, which one is character, what are the values, how many number of observations is there, how many variables is there, everything is given. And not only that, what is the this is a data frame. This is not a vector, this is not a matrix. So this is a data frame also given here. Next is names. If you write the names command, names BSC1 and run this, this gives you the names of the variables. So for large data set, these comments is a huge implication. Suppose there are 150 observations. So it is not possible to score all these. So if you write the names, so it automatically gives you the names of the all variables in your data set. Next is the head. Using head command is basically gives you the first, by default it gives you the first 6 rows. You can restrict. And by tail command, it gives you the last 6 rows. I will show you this with the large data set, not in small data set. And this is the command. By using this, you can change the name of the individual variable. Individual variable means in our case, is the data is BSC1, where is BSC1? This is the data set. The first variable is veg. Someone is willing to change only these veg, not all 3. Only these vegetables. So this is the first column. So what is the command I write here? The command is names, of which of dataset FDPU data 1. So in our case, names, the dataset name is BSC1. You have to change the name of the first column, that is within third bracket, the column name, and to change this in product. So what we write here? Names BSc1 names, then the dataset name here BSc1. Then what we write? Of which column? Column 1. Product. We run this. You see, now it is product. Now it becomes product. Just write this. All of you got this?
Yes, sir.
Next is the summary command. You just write summary BSc1. It gives you the summary of the data. Just 5 points or 7 point summary here. Minimum value, first quartile value, median, that is the second quartile value, mean value, third quartile value, and maximum value. For price and for sold, that is the numeric value, numeric variable. And for character is the length tree, class, and mode. All is character. So using summary command, you can easily calculate the some descriptive statistics of the dataset of the or the individual variables using the summary statistics, summary command. So structure str is gives you the structure, names it gives you the names of the dataset, variable names of the dataset. Summary gives you the some summary statistics of your variables. Clear? Now the time for a quiz. I am giving this in your chat box. And you the time start now. You just submit. Only 5 questions are there.
Done, sir.
Yes, very fine. Thank you.
Done, sir.
It is very easy.
Yes, sir, done.
So for reference, you will give us your PPT.
Pardon, Ria?
So for reference, will you please give us your PPT?
Absolutely.
Done, sir.
I will give you the PPT tomorrow, not today. Because tomorrow
Okay,
I will
sir.
give you some assignment. There is a 1 day break. We will do that with the help of this PPT.
Okay, sir.
Done, sir.
So today we
Done,
stop
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
So are you enjoying?
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So another thing is Nilendu is here. Nilendu, are you here? The Bappa is here.
Yes, sir.
So Bappa, all of you is here. So can I take tomorrow's class from 4:30?
Yes, sir.
Have you any problem if I take tomorrow class? Only tomorrow's class in from 4:30?
No, sir. No, sir.
So remember
No,
this,
sir.
tomorrow we will meet at 4:30. Actually, I have an assignment tomorrow. So we can stop here. For today and tomorrow we will meet on 4:30.
Okay, sir.
So any query up to this part?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So thank you. Just practice yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.